So I went to my mom's house to sleep. I had a dream. Now, before I went into the dream, I had, when I laid down, I started crossing over, and I heard the vampire girl with Christ talking in my head. I went to sleep. I didn't fight it. Didn't really care. But I realized why I had a headache all day. I had a dream. Here's the dream. I'm riding, a girl is riding a bike. She's riding me double. I'm on a seat, and she's riding me double. My feet were sticking out to the left-hand side, forward, my legs. So I was sitting sort of on my side, and my feet were sticking out near towards the handlebars of the bike. And we're riding down roads. We're riding down this road. The road turned into their construction site. They're asphalting the road. You can smell the asphalt. You can see the asphalt. And you can smell it. You can feel the heat coming off the road. And you know that big machine that flattens the asphalt on the road? We went by that machine, and the steam and the tar, you can smell it. We were watching for caution cones on the road, laying out the construction sites. We were dodging caution cones. And I was moving my legs to avoid hitting them. Anyway, we went down a long time down this road. Cars, machinery, asphalt being laid. All of a sudden we take a right-hand turn onto a trail. The trail it was a good trail. It was a dirt trail. Dirt, odd stones, but I had no problem. I didn't have to move my legs. And we started flying fast, going downhill. Not downhill. Well, there was hills, but she started going really fast. Anyway, all of a sudden, the trail takes a V to the left, and going straight on the trail, it turned into rock. Huge rocks. Huge rocks. She didn't see the rock trail. She drove into the rocks. This girl on a bicycle that was double riding me. She drove into the rocks. And the rocks were in clay mud. So they were there. They ain't moving. And they were 3 feet sticking out of the fucking mud. The clay. Big, sharp, huge rocks. Anyway, she fucking crashed. At the last moment, she caught the rocks in her eyesight. She jumped off the bike, and I crashed into the rocks. And I rolled into the rocks on the trail. I'm laying in the trail going, oh, fuck. All smashed up from the rocks. I got my hand on it. I got some stability. So then I woke up, but I'm still laying in the rocks, hurting and screaming. All of a sudden I hear, I'm sorry. There's a girl with my wife and Jesus standing above me in St. Lucian, or the regent priest. I'm in the auditorium laying on the bed in the middle of the auditorium. She goes, I'm sorry. And I go, who's sorry? What are you sorry about? And she goes, I drove you into the rocks. I'm sorry. They weren't there. That was a sacred trail. They're not supposed to be in the sacred trail. And Jesus goes, what happened? What happened? She explains to Jesus that she went on the sacred trail. We were double riding on a bike. We went into the sacred trail. She's telling Jesus. And I didn't see the rocks till the last minute. And I jumped off the bike and Rich crashed into the rocks. And I said, why the hell? Why didn't you just stop, man? She goes, oh, yeah, I couldn't. I didn't have enough time. I didn't see the rocks. Jesus goes, give me the dream. Give me the dream. I want to see it. So Jesus Christ grabbed the dream energy-wise. I'm still laying in bed watching all this. And he watched the dream. My kids that were there, they came and they watched, and they watched me crash into the rocks. He goes, Rich, do you know what that dream's about? Yeah, I figured it out. I figured it out now. And he goes, okay. So I had to get up and go take a piss because he was just slowly disappearing and I wasn't hanging there. I had to piss. But the whole dream was the starting of this Jesus Christ on his shift with me weeks and weeks ago, last month. She's been in my head figuring out something, whatever Jesus wanted to figure out. She came in my head instead of the priestess, so I have a change of female. Anyway, she was leaving. This is her last day, I suppose. Hopefully. The road we were traveling together, double riding on a bike, and the asphalt of the road, the caution cones we had to deke, were obstacles I was dealing with. She was helping me, guiding me through them. We went off the separate trail, the sacred trail. We were headed on the sacred trail, but the sacred trail had rocks in it to avoid or go around or go over. But she didn't know my life. You understand? She ran into the rocks and hurt me. Why I had a headache today. Do you understand what I was getting at? The caution cones, the new pavement on the road, the asphalting. It's like my path was going one way, they repaved it nice and smooth. So she, as a spirit guide, Jesus Christ, a spirit guide, in my head all day, the vampire I've been bitching about, was helping me laying down a new path. They were laying down a new path, a Jesus Christ path, on the road. The road I was on, my timeline. She went off the road, down a trail, towards the sacred trail, and I crashed. It was full of rocks. Hence my life, full of problems. The trail that she was supposed to go down was to the left, but she didn't see it. She was looking elsewhere because it came to a V in the road, the trail. She was supposed to go left, but she went straight and caught the rock at the last minute. So as much as I bitched and cried and fucking yelled and cursed for her being in my head, I got a headache right now because of her. As much as I bitched, I woke up singing, "Thank You" from Natalie Merchant. I wanna Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I want to thank you. My innocence is singing that. My whole soul is singing that. So I think she's leaving. And I'm getting a new Christ soon. But because I was thinking that, go listen to it. Natalie Merchant, thank you. Or I think it's called that. Anyway, I just wanted to say that. And make a video outside. Show you the trains. I'll show you the train station, because that's cool. That's right. I'm sitting here waiting for the freight train. 7 o'clock. It comes between 7 and 8 usually. So I'm waiting for it. Anyway, guys. Oh, and there's a fucking peregrine falcon. I can't. I'll show you the tower. I'll show you the tower. See the tower behind me? Right there? There's a peregrine falcon that roosts. But he just sits there and checks out the area, looks for rabbits and doves and pigeons. And I saw him there yesterday, all day. I saw him there this morning. So I'm out here trying to get photographs of him. But of course, I come here early and he's not around. So I'll stay about 8 o'clock, wait for the freight train. And if he shows up, I'll get some shots. So fucking cool, man. I just saw about a half hour ago an eagle right over the train station. I got a fucking not a golden eagle, a bald eagle, amateur. That they're called amateurs. Immature bald eagle, and 2 fucking falcons, peregrine falcons. I saw him yesterday. He had the line on under his eye, sort of. It's fucking great, man. Chatham, Ontario. Fucking great. Okay, guys. I'll talk to you later. Oh, well, I guess I ain't. I just want to say, yeah. So, if you read the lyrics to the Natalie Merchant song, basically, I'm singing a song to her, telling her thank you for all the gifts she gave me. But in my ego, I'm cursing the fuck out of her. So you see the duality. In my ego, she's a vampire. But in my soul, I'm saying thank you, thank you. Thank you for the headache, the pain, the stress, and trauma that you gave me. Oh, fucking bullshit. Anyway, that's my problems. The rocks in the road. My life. That's the difference between ego and your heart, your innocence. My innocence is singing Natalie Merchant, thank you. And my ego is playing. She ain't that. She's the bitches of vampires. So I'll see you later, guys. I just want to point this out. What kind of bullshit I go through 24 hours a day. Later.